I have had a thought running through my head a lot lately. Should photographers be content creators? In other words, can a photographer maintain artistic integrity while simultaneously producing content for the internet? Let's talk about it. I have often thought that POV videos sort of ruin the magic of a photograph. And that's simply because I think it can just explain too much. I think if you put too much out there about the situation, the wheres, the whys, the hows, there's fewer ways to interpret that photograph than if it was left without any of that context, allowing the viewer to sort of fill in the blanks on their own. It's not that I don't want to make videos, and it's not that I don't think other photographers should make videos. If that's how I felt, I wouldn't be talking into this camera right now. But I think I've just come to the conclusion that I would prefer to do it in a way that doesn't poison the photographs with context. There are some people here on YouTube that do that very well. And then there's other people that show the entire process from beginning to end. There's even some people that make entire documentaries about a single photograph. But does that take away any of the magic of those photographs? I just think it sort of depends on what kind of photograph we're talking about. And to be very clear here, I'm mostly talking about artistic photography. I'm not talking about real estate, all that kind of stuff. For example, landscape photography, I don't think you're really spoiling anything by showing a video of you taking a landscape photo. In some cases, I actually think that can give the photograph more power. But what about documentary? What about photojournalism? The water can get murky fast with this kind of overthinking. Obviously, I really love street photography. It's what I put all my time into, just walking around and taking pictures of the people and places that I see. But I think, and I know this from trying it, if I were to show too much of that process, I would be sort of poisoning your perception of what that photograph is before you even really see it. It would allow the viewer of both video and photo to connect just too many dots together, effectively ruining any mystique that that photo may have had in the first place. In fact, one of the things I love about photography so much more than I love about making videos is the lack of perception from an audience while doing it. The second a camera comes out to record myself is the second that it's not a real experience for me. It is a performance. And that's just inherent from pointing a camera at yourself. You can be open and honest to the camera, but it's still something that is happening because the camera is in the room recording, making it by its very nature a performance. I think the longer that I have made these videos, the more I have started to feel the performance in them, and they can feel really forced, especially if I'm trying to stay consistent with them. I think there's just something really intrusive about recording myself, and I'm well aware of the irony of a street photographer complaining about intrusiveness. I am not blind to that. But I've always felt that being seen as I work doesn't allow me to make as good of work as I could if I weren't being watched. When you have to worry about running a video camera, it takes away your ability to react to the moment happening in front of you. Making the video can really get in the way of what I consider to be the real work, the photographs. And I know that this doesn't apply to everyone and that all of this is subjective. There are tons of photographers that seem to make this whole thing work as an ecosystem without sacrificing the photography side of things. But they are all sharing their process, some more than others, from beginning to end. I have tried my hand in this as well. But does it make the photographs that are taken in those videos less magical for them? I don't think so. So why do I feel this way about sharing my own work like that? What's really funny about this whole thing is how I used to be really open with my life on this channel. I've taken most of it down now, but I used to vlog, so I am no stranger to sharing everything. But ever since photography has taken over the love that I had for making videos, vlogging, filming myself, taking photos, the whole thing just feels really performative. And I know that's a really big buzzword right now, but it's true. Photography is just an entirely different skill than making videos is, from beginning to end. And over time, I just sort of realized that I like taking photos more than I like taking videos. And I really like taking photos more when I'm not filming myself doing it. I think more than anything, for me, being observed while I'm trying to do something that requires invisibility sort of completely throws me off. I can't make work that I'm proud of while I'm being watched. most of the time. If I am with someone else or I am recording myself, I am incapable of getting into the zone the same way that I can when it's just me and my headphones and my camera. And I think that more than anything else has been the deciding factor in not really filming myself taking photographs anymore. And I'm not hating on anybody that does make POV videos or does film themselves, but I've just found that I can't make the best work I'm capable of while I'm doing it. Not anymore. I have to be in the zone. Not even to mention the artistic integrity side of things, which I think is entirely subjective. I have seen people online say that content creators are always bad photographers, or at least in the grand scheme of things, I think is what they mean. I definitely don't agree with that, but I can definitely see how people who are more prolific in one over the other can get bogged down by doing both. That way you're essentially guaranteeing that both won't be as good as they could have been if you had just focused on one over the other. And I guess at the end of the day, you just have to ask yourself, do you want to be a photographer or do you want to be a content creator? Personally, I would like to be both, but if I want to make videos and photos, I've got to do it in a way that doesn't sacrifice one over the other. So should photographers be content creators? Absolutely, if that's something that you want to do. Just because we don't have many examples of people that are taken seriously as artists while making content online, that doesn't mean that it's impossible. There are people out there that prove that it can be done. You just have to find a way to do it that feels authentic and real to who you are as a person and a photographer. More than anything else, just stop chasing trends and just do it the way you want to do it. The numbers, the audience, do it the way you want to do it. And if you love what you're doing and how you're doing it, people will respond to it. People can tell when people are being authentic. So if you like this, make sure you hit the like button. If you really liked it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate any of the subscribers that have been watching my videos since I have been not around as much the last few months. But I did want to say this is going to be the last time you see the background here because I am moving to a new space and you guys will hopefully see that next time. It probably won't be all set up, but I will see you guys in a few weeks from a new space. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Mike the Fighter out. See you.